Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Magic, and today we're about to get into something real juicy. We're going to take a look at what our love life is going to look like for the year 2022. Okay, so this is going to be a 4-pile pick a card reading. In the description box below, I will leave some timestamps. And also I will leave a clip of the pile so that you guys could, really hone in and tune into your intuition, center yourself, speak to your spirit guides, your higher self, whatever it is that you do to connect. Okay, so that you guys can pick the pile that best fits your energy, or pick a multiple piles, a plethora of piles. So you can watch the whole video if you want to. But yeah, so the stones I chose were, for pile 1, it's going to be rose quartz, Lord. Pile 2 is hematite. Pile 3 is euconite. And then pile 4 is amethyst. Also, I pre-pulled some oracle cards for each pile. I pulled from the Afro Goddess Oracle deck, and I also pulled from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck as well. And then once we get to the piles, or I'll be pulling from some tarot decks as well to get like a more in-depth energy. So I will check y'all over there. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the rose quartz. Your oracle cards are the bouquet and groundhog, time to let go. So this is the groundhog spirit, and groundhog is basically almost like the movie 50 First Dates. I believe that's the name. Okay, don't get me if that's not the name of the movie, but I think that's the name of the movie. It's kind of like reliving the same situation over and over again, and it's like, I know you're tired of that. I know you want to move on from that. I know you want something more deeper, realer, more long lasting than that. So, in order to get that, we have to leave whatever that is that's no good for us in the past. So that's basically what the groundhog spirit is about. Now, that with the bouquet oracle card tells me that springtime is your time. Springtime all the way through summer, I feel like it's going to be a good time for you guys to actually meet someone that is more, of what you really want for something long term. I feel like pile 1, you guys are wanting something that's long term, something that's real, something that's stable, something that helps you grow, individually and romantically with someone else. You want something that produces growth and stability. You don't want, someone who's fickle, who comes and goes. This person could come and go through seasons. You know what I mean? Like, this is probably someone who, hits you up, y'all are doing all right, and then things kind of fall off, and then that's just that until the next time you guys reconnect again. Like, that's not a stable energy, and that's not something that you should be investing in. It's not something that you don't want to continue to invest in, especially if it's something that, you want something more of, out of somebody. It's always best to, like, be by yourself if you're not getting exactly what it is that you want out of a situation. Like, don't waste your energy. Don't waste your energy, boo. Don't do it. All right, so let's see. What can you tell me about my pile 1? What's coming up next in their love life, especially during spring and winter? You guys definitely need to be listening to your higher self and your gut feeling. I feel like your spirit guides are constantly talking to you. Your ancestors are constantly talking to you. Like, you get signs that you need to leave this alone. And I feel like you're at the point where you want to leave this alone, where you want to be by yourself, okay? Like, it's a mixture of both. It's like you're tired of doing the same thing over and over again. Your spirit guides are tired of like you going through the same thing over and over again. Like they're tired of seeing you cry. They're tired of seeing you constantly pray for a change out of someone that is just not capable of giving you that. Okay. Um, it's like they're tired of seeing you constantly fight over, you know, having someone in your life. You know, you could also be or have been in a position of competing with somebody in the past, but we're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more in 2022. That's old energy, boo boo. That's 2021 energy. We're not doing that. We're growing and we're doing what is best for ourselves. Okay, what else can you tell me about pile one's love life for 2022? What's going on? Okay. Yeah, you want something that is, I don't know, did that just cut out? I don't know. I don't think so. But you want something that completes you, that makes you whole. You really want to be stable. Like I just feel like there's just this instability and there's this person from the past that got to go. It's someone who keeps taking from you, like energetic wise, and could be material wise. This could be somebody that is taking, you know, money from you or taking like things that have some kind of worth from you. Could be somebody that's living with you, that's not paying any rent, not paying any bills, or this could be just someone who just takes from you energetically, and that leaves you really, really drained. This person is selfish, and you need to let that go because that can only go for so long. Okay, and then you have consciousness in reverse. Like I feel like you could be a type of person who really doesn't want to be alone and likes to be in relationships, but it's like these two energies don't really go together, right? Like sometimes you have to be alone so you can tune in and really know what's right for you, so you can really know what path that you're supposed to be on. Like this is definitely the energy that you need to or the path that you need to be on. You have the rebel in reverse. You know, you have to do something different, regardless if this like hurts you or hurts the other person. You know, this is something that you already know doesn't have any growth. It's just something that you've stayed stuck in because it's something that you're used to. It's something that, you know, feels comfortable. Like, or this person knows your flaws and you know that other person's flaws, and sometimes it's a lot to start over with someone new and getting to know somebody new, but that's not what you need to do. Here you go. Isolation. Sometimes you have to isolate, and being alone makes us face ourselves. It makes us face, you know, the things that we don't really like about ourselves. But it is imperative that we do so we can heal, so we can move on to the next step or move on with someone that's better fitting for us. And then patience. Honestly, patience. This to me is like timing. I really feel like spring and summer, probably even into the beginning of fall, that's going to be a good opportunity for you to meet someone that is going to, you know, like bear fruit in your life. You know what I mean? Like this is going to be a fruitful relationship, something that you can like really be grounded in, be stable in, and possibly move into something more long term. That's what this bouquet is about. Like, don't brides have bouquets? Oh my God, bouquets. What is it? Don't brides have bouquets? You know what I mean? So, in order to get to that level, you have to have patience, maturity. This is about growing, inner growth. You know, letting go of the things that you're used to in order to gain more. And sometimes, that's like the hardest thing, is to let go of like old patterns or old way of doing things that no longer serve us. Having control, You know, we most definitely have to have control or self control, self restraint, boundaries for the self. Sometimes we always like to set boundaries for the people, but sometimes we need to have our own, like, solid boundaries, okay? Here's letting go. Mm mm. Mm mm. Let it go, okay? Let it go. Then you have mortality. Okay, mortality is like this plane, this earth that we live in. Everything, there's a time and ending for everything. Nothing, lasts in this world. Like, there's a time for birth and there's a time for death. You know what I mean? So don't feel like you're bound to anything. You know what I mean? Because everything is kind of like free game. There's nothing that you're bound to that you don't allow yourself to be bound to. So if you feel stuck, you're only stuck because you allow yourself to be stuck. And then allow yourself to be in a place of nothingness. You know, I mean, being in a place where you're not doing anything, not in a relationship with anybody, is the perfect place to be, because it allows you to go back to yourself. It allows you to, it gives you that opportunity to be true to yourself. And that is like super important when it comes to wanting to be in a relationship with someone else, or at least a healthy relationship. Suppression. You may feel, this is really weird. Like, these cards ain't lying. They're like coming up like one after the other. Suppression. This is you feeling trapped only because you allow yourself to be trapped. People only do to you what you allow them to do, as well as for yourself. If you set higher expectations, higher standards for yourself, then people have to meet those expectations or those standards, or they got to kick rocks, right? So, and hold yourself accountable, for maintaining those things as well. Because if you don't hold yourself accountable, what's the point of, like, having expectations for other people? This is not going to work. Don't be afraid of being alone. Being alone is the perfect place. This is when you're able to get your frequency up high enough in order for you to attract the right person. Okay? So, that's enough for that deck. I'm going to pull from this deck and see what we get. I'm feeling like y'all may like be like the type of people who like looks, like very visual. Like, people that you're attracted to have to be very, very visually appealing. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like at the same time that could possibly be your downfall, is like being maybe a little bit shallow, or just going by looks solely. Like, hey, listen, I love me a good fine man, especially a man that smells good and looks good. Or, okay, I know there's probably men watching this, or a woman who smells good and looks good as well. You know, those things are fine and dandy, but they shouldn't be like the end all be all, or at the top of the list. All right. Yeah, straight up, I just feel like there's an opportunity from someone from the past to come back in, and it's like up to you to kind of release this. And the energy here is you have the Four of Discs and you have the Six of Cups in reverse. Oh my God, I'm glad I didn't. Y'all about to see the next cards that's coming up. So you have the Four of Discs and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is somebody coming back from the past, and you like rejecting this offer or needing to reject this offer, right? And then you have the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Discs, or Four of Coins, whatever. And it's talking about releasing, letting go, not being, holding on to something that's not serving you in order for something better to come out. Like, I believe that's a butterfly at the top, or like, hey, it could be a moth, but it looks like a butterfly to me. Just go with it. Okay, so this is like, releasing yourself, allowing yourself to blossom from a caterpillar into a butterfly so you can receive more out of life. Once you do that, okay, once you do that, things are going to shake up. Things are going to change. But when things shake up and when things change, you know, happiness comes in, another door opens, another opportunity is given to you, and this is what you want. Stability, this is what you want. 10 of Cups, I can't make this up. Y'all see this, like, I can't make this up. Like, this is just what it is, right? This is what it is. And I'm telling you guys, I'm feeling highly like spring, summer for sure. Like, possibly like the early fall, okay, like September type fall, okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know, when things are still in the blooming phase, like when the flowers start to bloom, that's when you start to, you know, just, you know, keep your eyes open. You don't have to be like, you know, like, is that the one? Oh my God, is she the one? Is he the one? Like, don't do that. Just, you know, just be mindful, like, hey, this is my season. I'm about to walk in my season with my head held up high. Okay, I'm about to do this because I'm the baddest bitch. I'm just kidding. Yeah, or I'm the baddest dude. But yeah, you know, and it's just like, protect your energy. Don't allow any and everybody up in your space. Okay, just because it's your time to shine doesn't mean that that light is going to be attracting any and everything. Like, speaking of moths, moths are attracted to bright lights, and we don't want no moths. We want butterflies, right? We want something that is, you know, like, good. You know what you want. You know what you want. And I would suggest, now is like a good time to write a list, okay? Write a list of things that you would like to see in a partner, a potential partner, or write a list, or how about do both? Okay, so write a list about what you want to see in a partner, and then also write a list of how you want to be treated or how you want to feel in a relationship. And then you can either burn those things or put them away somewhere where you can read them, you know, another time. I would suggest like maybe making like copies of it, or taking a picture of it and actually burning the list and then just kind of forgetting about it. I personally think that that will work. And then, you know, later on, take a look at it and see, you know, how far you've gotten. And don't let it be something that really, that you stay so focused on. Because when we focus on something and we hold on to things, like, honey, like, it really, like, slows the process down. So, trust the process, pile one. This reading is going to, I'm gonna leave this reading where it is. I think this was enough information. But I most definitely feel like you guys are gonna have like a more steady, stable relationship. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. You got the Four of Wands right here and the Ten of Cups coming in. As soon as you release and let change happen, like, I mean, you know what? I hope I get pile one, because I'm gonna pull, like, you know, I'm gonna like ball up a little piece of paper, and I'm gonna put pile one, pile two, pile three, pile four, and hopefully I get pile one, because, you know, I'm just kidding. But I hope you guys enjoy your reading. Leave me a comment below, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sorry if I looked like a little weird, because I can't tell if this thing stops recording when the screen goes blank or what. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Hey, pal 2, welcome to your reading. You chose Hematite, and your oracle cards are the Letter and the Eagle Spirit, and it says Spirit has your back. I want to tell like a little cute little story about this card, okay? There was somebody that I was talking to, and I just kind of pulled some cards about like how the night was going to go, and this kind of came up. And then within the reading, it just said that I was going to have a good time. So I went out to go buy some clothes to wear for this date, And it didn't click in my mind at the time, but when I got home, I kind of was going through my phone. I took a picture because I sent it to somebody. And sure enough, the dress that I picked to wear on the date was purple. So this deck is banging. Like, it's the Afro Goddess Oracle deck. It's a good deck. But either way, I feel like that's like the energy you guys are actively in. You guys could be actively like dating, or this is going to be the energy that you will be in dating people. And I feel like this is like on social media type dating, um, dating websites, dating apps, things of that nature. And I also feel like this could consist of dating somebody from a distance or dating somebody from afar. Um, and that could be, another state, that could be hours away, or that could be a whole another continent away. It just depends on whatever fits for you. I also feel like this is a time where you're trying to make yourself more appealing, more attractive. You're paying more attention to, just kind of how you look physically. You want to feel good, you want to look good. This is like, I just see you like filling your wardrobe with clothes. I'm going to get like manicures and pedicures. You know what I mean? Like just things that just make you feel good, that bring up your frequency. Like I feel like that's the kind of state that you're in. You're in a state to make yourself the most attractive that you can possibly be, as well as making yourself feel really, 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 really good as well. I feel like whoever you guys are involved with, or whoever you're going to get involved with, they like communication, or you like communication. There's something that involves communication. Like someone has to have good communication skills in order for this to work, or that's an attractive point between you and this person, that this person is good with the words. They know how to communicate. They know how to express themselves. Like this person is very strong and very sure of themselves. Like has a lot of confidence, not cocky, but like confident. And this person could be like trying to pursue you, or you like that type of thing. You like for someone to pursue you. You prefer that energy. You prefer like a masculine, more dominant energy. And this could go between either. It could be, men who like a little bit more of a more dominant woman. And this could be for women who, like more dominant, masculine, alpha men. Like that's what I feel like there is like like some kind of attraction there to someone who has it together, who has their SHIT together, okay? Their money together. They have like they're ready, they're stable, they're ready and open for love. They're open for long-term relationship. They're open, they open themselves to be vulnerable because they're confident and they're comfortable in themselves and they're comfortable in their life and they're happy where they're at in their life. Like that is where you're trying to get, and that is the type of person that you're wanting to attract, and that's the type of person you are attracting. Also, you guys could have also been trying to manifest somebody. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You guys have also been trying to manifest somebody, and that spirit hears you. The timing, the divine timing will come very, very soon. I am seeing more like summer, fall. I'm seeing like more like summer, fall, where things will be more solidified. You know what I mean? More grounded, more stable. I feel like there's going to be a period where you do date around, where you do get to know people. But summer, fall will definitely be like an optimal time for you. Like to really settle down with someone, or sorry, excuse me, if it's not settled completely down, like the groundwork is there, like there's a building happening, okay? Like this person, whoever this person is, I'm hearing like not taking no for an answer. Not taking no for an answer. Like this person knows what they want, but they also take their time in achieving what it is that they want. They require stability. This is not someone that you could necessarily play with, and I don't think this is someone, I don't think you want someone to play with you either. So this is like y'all getting on the same like energy, you know, and I feel like you want someone that's going to make you feel really special inside. Like you want someone that when you're around them is just, I don't know, like magical to a degree, to a degree. But it's just this person's gonna make you feel such a way. Like you're gonna feel very protected. You know, this is gonna be like a provider type energy. You know what I mean? Like, and for men, this will be like more of like a mother type energy, something that you feel very relaxed and comfortable being around. You know, this is a very like stable woman. You know, this woman carries herself in a certain way, and it's just very appealing to you. Like this is like a woman that you've never like really kind of dated before, and vice versa. Women, this is a man you've never really dated before. It's a different caliber of person. Okay, that was a whole lot just from these two cards. I haven't even pulled anything yet. Dang, listen. Oh no, I don't even think. Hold on, y'all. I didn't. All right, we'll pull from this deck, and then I'll get another tarot deck from the side. Interesting stuff. Like, dang, I thought I wanted pile 1, but I don't know. Pile 2 seems real interesting. We're gonna see what comes up. We're gonna see what comes up. Hell, pile 2, you might want to watch pile 1, because if you do this right, if you play your cards right, you might end up in pile 1 situation, like towards the end of their reading. Like, very solid stuff. Very solid stuff. Okay. What can you tell me about pile 2? Pile 2's love life for 2022. Oh, whoa. Y'all already got. All right. Change. There's a change coming. This is like, to me, this is like the Tower card. But if you look really closely, there's people falling out of a person that is like in a poised mode. And this is about self-transformation to me. This is about growth within the self. This is about being really stable, you know what I mean? And really controlled in your life. And I feel like that is the point that you're reaching for, that you're striving for. And I feel like once you achieve this point, this is when things are going to like really take off or really solidify itself, okay? Flowering flowering energy, okay? This, to me, this is almost like the Empress card. This is like being on the top of your game. And this is what I was kind of explaining about, like just being on that higher caliber of a person. You know what I mean? Like just really like taking care of yourself, like seeing yourself as an empress, as a goddess, you know what I mean? Like, and really holding yourself to that throughout this whole time period, you know, being confident, you know, knowing that whatever it is that you want, you can have it because you literally create your world. Like, I'm telling you, you're a very strong manifester. And it's like crazy because you have this thunderbolt person, and then you have this flowering energy, right? And they're almost kind of in the same pose. This is definitely transformation. And I think this is definitely like a leveling up type of energy, like inner wise and outer wise. Like it's just like a combination of both. Like you just been really working on yourself and it's working for you. Okay, it's working for you. You've been alone. Like, you know what I mean? You spent time alone. You spent time in your own space. And this is why you're able to be the type of person to attract the type of person that you want. Because we always have to be the person that we want to attract. Because we have to be vibrating on that same frequency or else we're going to miss it. And I just feel like you've taken the time out to do that, okay? Suppression. And I feel like, even though you've taken the time out to do that, there's still some lingering like self-doubt, you know what I mean? Or like impatience that brings about self-doubt. And don't linger in that energy for too long because it kind of like slows things down. And so the best thing to do is just to kind of like, let yourself observe that energy, feel that energy, and then find some way to release that. That could be through meditation, going to the park, putting your feet into grass, going to the beach, putting your feet into the water or sand, taking like a cleansing bath, you know what I mean? Shadow work, whatever it is that you do to feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more at peace. Watching funny movies, going out with friends, anything that gets you out of a negative headspace, go with it. And this is about being patient, moving, slowly, moment to moment. Don't rush the process. Be okay with being, your most authentic self, and when the person comes in, just remain at that same pace. Don't rush it. Don't put too much on it. Don't say, "Oh, this is my person." You know what I mean? Just go with the flow and see how things kind of like pan out for you. That's like the energy of this. Like, you've built yourself up. You've built your self-esteem. You take very good care of yourself. You hold yourself into a high regard. So don't get impatient. And when the person comes around, take things one step at a time. Look, here you have this slow down. Slow down. Turtles, what is it? Slow and steady wins the race. Like that is definitely what is going on here, because I feel like there could be a point of like sabotaging this if you move too quickly or if you put too much on it. It has to develop naturally. So we're going to move on to this other tarot deck and see what we get. I definitely feel like you guys definitely need somebody who can keep your attention, someone who can teach you, someone who is knowledgeable or, very intelligent and knows a lot about different subjects. You want someone that's mature so you can have that experience from another person. I feel like you've been that person for so many people to where you're just like, damn, I just want somebody who's able to teach me something, somebody who's able to show me something different, give me a different experience. I think you provide that for so many other people to where you just want something new. You want a different experience. And I get that. I dig it. Look at this. Look at this. You have the Knight of Swords, okay? And the Lovers. Like, this you'll want someone who is intelligent. You like someone who knows how to plan. You like someone who knows how to, this is a man of their word. Whatever they say, they stick to it. They don't make empty promises at all. Like, this is someone who wants a long-term relationship and they need to see that in the person that they give their time to. And that's why they don't move so quickly. Like, they want to be able to see that there is potential in a relationship. Okay, let me shuffle. Okay, last shuffle. This person could like to be really like flirty with touching, like touching on the back of the neck, kissing on the neck, like just little light touches too. Okay, what can you tell me about Pile 2's love life for 2022? What can you tell me about Pile 2's love life for 2022? Ooh, y'all got options to a degree. Y'all got options. I feel like y'all got options, and y'all also, this person is like very well rounded. Like, this person is in touch with their emotions, but they also like let their head rule over their heart. You know what I mean? They're not like this unstable person who can't handle shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's some people who just can't handle shit, but I also feel like there's options too, and you're gonna have to make a choice. Like, you're gonna have to make a choice, girl, with all this dating and all this like attractive energy you got going on, or like boy, or sir, I'm sorry, with all this, you know, attractive energy and aura you have, like, people are going to be attracted to you. And but you're gonna have to make a decision, if you want to make a decision at the end of the day, about who you want to be with, because you have the King of Cups here and the Knight of Swords, and then you also have this Judgment card. Okay, and it's about, you know, making choices. All right, what else can you tell me about Pile 2's love life for 2022? Okay, whatever that means. What's here? Oh my God, you guys have like mad opportunities. Like, that shit's great. Like, you got the Page of Cups here and the Ace of Wands. Like, personally, you're gonna have to be in this Queen of Wands energy. I mean, a Queen of Swords energy. You're gonna have to, like some of these other people that are around you, you're gonna have to use your head and your intuition above all, because there are going to be opportunities that are lesser than you, like, I don't know, like lesser, like below you, beneath you to a degree. That's really bad to say, but there are people who are just not on your level, who can't offer you what it is that you want. And okay, I wish y'all could kind of see, so I'm going to show you. You have this Queen of Swords energy. This is, it needs to be you, okay? And then you have this Ace of Wands coming here. And then you have this Page of Cups over here. I don't know if y'all can see. So it's like, this is BS. This is something that's immature, you know, posing itself as someone that is mature. And I feel like that's the energy that you've had in the past, and that's not the type of energy you want. And the way it's showing to me is that this King of Cups and this King of Swords is on the back of this Queen of Swords. To me, that means that there is stability here. Like, that mature energy is going to be what's going to have your back. That's what's going to give you the stability you're looking for. These other little immature wannabe energies is just going to bring you just, you know, bullshit. I just feel like just strife. You know what I mean? It's more stuff that you don't want to deal with. Like, so you're going to have to be picky. You're going to have to be picky. Here's that Empress card again. You're going to have to see things a little bit differently than what you've seen things before. Okay? You're going to have to move differently. Look at people differently. You know what I mean? Like I said, with these with expectations, you have to have higher expectations. You cannot keep doing the same thing that you've done in the past, because you've changed and the type of people that you seek are on a higher like ranking. So these other like childish, immature energies, they cannot go where you're trying to go. Okay, so pile 2, I'm going to leave your reading there. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever your heart desires, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey, pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose Euconite, and your oracle cards are the moon. I love the moon, by the way, and purple. You also have, let's see, electric eel spirit, and it says bring your ideas to life. And you guys got a bonus card as well. Turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. You guys could be pulling off of pile 2's energy. So if you guys want to go check out that pile once you guys get done listening to this, feel free. You guys might resonate with that energy as well. Okay. You guys could definitely be very intuitive people, very spiritual people. I feel like you guys try, or you guys do a lot of manifestation. You guys are really into law of attraction. You guys may even do some type of magic. But there is like this mysterious kind of like energy around you. It's very kind of electrifying, and people are really drawn to your energy. I feel like so much so that you attract a lot of people, like even people that you don't like. And I feel like you attract people, but it's not necessarily the people that you want. And you could get into a place of being frustrated because things aren't moving how you would want them to move. You know, it just seems like there's a period of being frustrated. It's almost like watching a pot boil? Watching boiling water. Listen, I'm not that great with these things, but you guys know what I mean. It's like watching water boil, I guess, or trying to boil. Like if you sit there and look at it long enough, like it takes forever. You know what I mean? If you watch something like unfold in your life, it's gonna take forever, because spirit don't move like that. Like they don't have a 24-hour time period to get stuff done. Like we're the only creatures that move that way, you know. Like spirit operates in a totally different way than how we do and how we think. Like us as human beings, we think more logically, and spirit doesn't think that way. And I feel like you have a thought, or your thoughts or your being is closer to what spirit, or how spirit thinks. But sometimes you get caught up in, you know, the flesh, or being a human being. And that kind of puts you off a little bit. And it's like you don't understand why things are just like they're just not moving fast enough. Like if they could just hurry up and so you can get to your destination, you would be like a really happy camper. But that is just not what's going on here. And I feel like the universe is like, can you chill while we work our magic? Can you relax while we trying to do what we're trying to do for you? Like I feel like there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you just have to wait. Like you just have to wait a little bit. Okay, you just have to wait a little bit. Like the universe is lining things up for you, and this is like the time, a perfect time for you to focus on self-love and putting energy back into yourself. I feel like you're such a giving pile 3. You guys are very giving because you guys have that empathy. You guys could possibly be empaths. You guys could be healers. and things like that. You guys could definitely be into energy work. But whatever it is, like, you just attract a plethora of people who, like, you may notice that people just like to turn around and tell you all their business. Um, like, or, like, you just notice that people open up to you too quickly. Like, you wouldn't open up to other people this fast, but people find some kind of comfort in you. It's because of the energy that you have. Like, and you just, I feel like you kind of wonder, like, is everybody so attracted to me, but I'm not able to find, or I'm not attracting, like, the person or a person to actually have, like, a real relationship with. And it's just not the time as of right now. Like, it's happening. It's happening. But you just kind of have to relax and trust that, that everything is unfolding in its perfect timing. Um, hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some from this deck, some cards from this deck, and see what we get. I feel like there's some kind of travel involved. Like going, yeah, having to travel, because I feel like there's a lot of water energy here, a lot of water energy, a lot of, like, emotional energy. Um, Here, you know what I mean? And you guys could definitely, for some of you guys could already have, like, this intimate connection with somebody, you know what I mean, that you're really vibing with and everything. But don't push it, you know what I mean? Let it, like, mature on its own time. Don't put too much emphasis on a relationship, especially if you are getting to know someone, you're just dating someone. Um, kind of let things mature on their own. Let them get there. You may have someone that's attached to you that moves hella slow when it comes to commitment or being in a relationship. This person could move so slow to the point where you kind of feel like you don't really trust that they actually like you, or you don't really trust that they actually want to be with you. You kind of feel like that they're hiding secrets from you just by how that they move with you. But this is just their energy, you know what I mean? It's like this person's slow to commit, but when they do commit, it's like you can't get rid of them, you know what I mean? You can't get rid of this person. Okay. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile three's love life? And don't try to force things either. You know what I mean? If things don't fit, don't make them fit. If that shoe don't fit, don't make it fit. Okay? Do not. Okay? Because when you put shoes on that don't fit, you start to get blisters and all kinds of stuff, and shit gets ugly. So that's the same. You see this completion? Like, don't make it fit. Don't make a piece fit that where it doesn't fit. Like, don't. Be playful. You know what I mean? Like, go into every new experience with the possibility of what if just being there, Like, don't pinpoint anything on any specific person. Just go into an experience with openness, you know what I mean? And just being able to enjoy the moment or enjoy the experience. I don't know if I mentioned travel, but I feel like there is some kind of travel. There's some kind of movement to a different place. I don't know if you guys are moving to a different place or thinking about traveling or thinking about moving. But whatever this new experience is, walk into it with open arms and embrace everything that comes with it. You don't always have to have everything, like, laid out for you, planned to a T. You know what I mean? Like your whole life just can't be outlined. And I think you feel that you might be more comfortable if that was the case. But that's so far from the truth. It's kind of like you just have to be open to what else is out there. Be creative, you know what I mean? Creativity. This is like, to me, this is like the same thing as this playfulness energy. Okay? Being open and optimistic, it allows whatever it is that you've been desiring for a while to come into you. You know, just, I'm telling you, be open. Just be open. Y'all will, trust me, y'all will be glad that you listened. Just be open, because there's something there. There's something there. Like, you see this sharing energy. To me, this is like my ancestor card, or like, you know, if you guys are into that kind of stuff, which you guys are probably are for pile 3, leaving offerings to your spirits or your ancestors. The I feel like you guys have given a lot into a desire or a specific dream, or to have something specific for yourself. Like your love life, you see it in a way. And I feel like you've tried to manifest this. You put a lot of thought and energy into this. And it's going to come back to you tenfold. It really, really is. Like, you'd be so happy if you just wait. I promise you. Like, I promise you. Like, I just feel like, don't settle. Don't try to make things fit with somebody that it's not supposed to fit with. And just kind of chill. You know, go with the flow. Go with the flow. And you don't have to wait on nobody. Do your own thing. But just don't force anything. Don't rush anything. Let things come to you. Be in a place of be on the receiving end of manifestation. You don't need to be on the other end. You've done that already. Like, you've already put the work in. It's time for you to be on the receiving end. Let things flow to you. Let things come to you. This is this creativity and this sharing energy. To me, it's all the same type of energy. Okay, it's all the same type of thing. Like, just be open and just breathe and relax. Like, don't be so uptight or stressed about something. Like, it's going to come to you. I promise you, it's going to come to you. This is this friendliness. This is about partnerships. This could equal to like the Lover's card to me. But this is like, I swear, I feel like, I don't know if y'all are traveling, or I feel like y'all are traveling, and y'all gonna meet whoever this person is through traveling or moving. I don't know if y'all are moving to a different place, but I feel like in moving to this different place, this is where this opportunity is gonna happen. This opportunity is gonna happen once you move, because I feel like there's going to be somebody that may have their eye on you when you move. If there's a move involved. I just feel like if there's not a complete move to a different place, this could be a change in jobs. This could be, if you're not moving to a different state, like moving to a different apartment or a different home, or changing jobs, or there's just some kind of movement. Or this could happen when you're going out with other people, but I just feel like there's some kind of movement involved. Like, this could happen when you guys go on a vacation, a cruise, you know, or just traveling in general. There's something about traveling. Because see, this Fool here, this Fool is all about taking chances, you know, taking a leap of faith. And I just feel like there's some change on the horizon for y'all. Something that y'all haven't done, that's out of your element, that intuitively you've been wanting to do, but it's just like there's probably like some period or a chance of you being afraid to do it because of the outcomes or what the outcome may be. But Spirit is telling you to take that leap of faith. There's something that you've been planning or working on that's going to involve you meeting the right person. Swear. Swear it is. I don't know, just something about that. There's gonna be, I feel, yeah, like there's just gonna, like you're gonna be going out having a good time. Somebody's gonna like have their eye on you, or spot you from afar, where you're just out having a good time, enjoying the vibe of life, like. And it's gonna, you're gonna shine, you're gonna have like this frequency, this aura around you that's really gonna attract the right person. Yeah, and then you have the Lover's card here. The Lover's card here. Because it's definitely going to come. Trust. Trust. Trust the process. I promise you, this Fool card and this Trust card, they go hand in hand. Sorry, this is like awkward. Okay, so trust the process. Trust the taking the leap of faith. I promise you, there's going to be abundance to be had from this. Okay. And then go into it with a new way of looking at things. Go into it with like a point of innocence. Okay. Like, don't just, like, I'm telling y'all, just be open and fresh. Be on the receiving end of things. You know how kids are. Kids are very creative. And like, they're more in touch with, you know, spirituality than we are, because they have like this innocence about them, and everything is so magical to them. Like, that is the energy that you need to be going into this with. Okay, go into it with a new vision, a new lease on life. You know, like, just let the past be in the past, and let the future be in the future, and you remain in the present, but also be in a place where you're receptive, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'll pull a few, geez. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were good on time here. So I'm going to pull a few cards from this deck. Lord, I hope I'm not rambling on too long. I hope I'm not rambling. Look at that. Okay. I kid y'all not. When you guys make this change, make this move, there's going to be a change of like events. Like, there's going to be a change of like how, like, the path or how things have been going for you is going to change dramatically. Dramatically. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune here, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. I swear, I just feel like when you guys make this change, make this move, there's going to be like something very long term, like whatever it is that you've been wanting to have, y'all about to have it. Y'all about to have it. Y'all are about to have it. There's going to be, I'm telling you, like a victory. But y'all just got to be patient and trust. Trust. I'm being messy with the shuffling. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell me about my pile 3? Yeah, look at that. 6 of Cups. Yeah, this is a 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Like, I just feel like there's just going to be like this happily ever after. This happily ever after energy. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. And it's going to be like a very peaceful type of energy. And this is going to be someone who is going to be able to really fulfill, you know, kind of what it is, that dream, that desire, however you feel like your next relationship should be. Like, that's gonna, I feel like this could turn into marriage. Definitely hardcore marriage if y'all just, I'm telling y'all, trust me. Trust me, I just see something more than what you guys can really see at the moment. I think that's the problem. Y'all just can't see it just yet, but it's coming. Yeah, there's an opportunity for you, and it's gonna come out of nowhere too. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Like, you're not even gonna expect it, because you're gonna be so focused on yourself. You're not even gonna expect it. Okay. Ow. Ooh. All right. All right, give me 2 more cards, Spirit, and I'm going to close this reading out. 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Okay, so you have, the 5 of Swords. And then you have the 7 of Pentacles. Power is in the tongue, okay? Speak life unto yourself. And be patient, as whatever it is you speak will come to life, okay? So do not damn yourself at all during this whole process, you know, because it's like, you know, sometimes when we give up on ourselves, like, we kind of say things and we don't think too much of it. We just say it because we're like in the heat of the moment and we're mad. Like, just be careful of the things that you say, for sure. Be careful of the things that you say, because life and death is in the tongue. And it's like you guys get really frustrated with the process. So just don't. I'm going to leave the reading where it is because I don't want to get repetitive. But yeah, like, just don't give up the process. Like, just be patient. I promise y'all there's going to be something that comes out of this. Okay. All right, Pile 3. Leave me a comment below, like, subscribe, do whatever your heart desires. But thank you for rocking with me through this whole thing. If y'all watched it to the end, I know it was a whole lot, but I'll see you guys later. Hey, Pile 4, welcome to your reading. You chose Amethyst. Okay, and your oracle cards are the Clover. And you got the Wombat Spirit, and it says be at home. You guys definitely might be the homebody type, or you guys definitely could be the homebody type. But I also feel like there's like this closed offness too, as like you're kind of in a place where you're just kind of closed off to the idea of dating. And it could be because you don't feel like you're enough. Maybe you don't feel like you're at your best self, or your best self right now, so you stay more closed in. You could be wearing like bigger clothes. You may be on the bigger side and may not be happy with the way you look as of right now. So I just feel like you kind of hide yourself away from the world. You hide yourself away from opportunities for people to see you, you know, for who you really are and what you have to offer. And I think at the end of the day, you have to realize that you are that 4-leaf clover, honey. You are that clover that stands out amongst them all. And whoever were to swoop you up will be the most luckiest person on earth. Like, you have such a great soul and such a great spirit, and you like give to other people, and you're accepting of other people, and you could be a genuinely happy, bubbly, funny person, you know. But I just think it's this self-worth thing that you need to kind of get through. And being okay with being your most authentic self, and knowing that being exactly who you are to your core is enough. And if don't nobody like it, then they can step the fuck aside. Sorry, they can step aside. Like, obviously, they're not meant for you, and they can't see the worth that you have or the worth that you bring. And the people who cannot see that are not for you. So that's like a blessing up front. Um, and it's like you got to get yourself into a place where you feel comfortable in your own skin. You know, it's not just about other people accepting you, but it's also about you accepting you. And once you accept you, then everybody else that you feel that won't accept you will. You know, and it's like if you want to love, you have to come out of hiding. You know what I mean? You can't just hide yourself away from the world. I know being at home is the most comfortable place. Trust me, I am a homebody myself, okay? But you know, if you want more, you have to kind of give more and not be so closed off to the world. And just know that you are enough. Like you have everything that's needed to offer to another person. It's just that you have to, you know, really believe in yourself. And there may be a lack of that. You know, it could be due to past trauma. That's usually kind of what it is. Yeah, past trauma. Bad relationships. You could have been in a abusive relationship. You could have been in a verbally abusive relationship. Sorry, with this could be a verbally abusive parent, a verbally abusive household. This could have been like a relationship that you had with another person. This person could have been physically and emotionally abusive. So it makes you, it causes you to hide away so you don't have to deal with that again. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's that one of those things. And it could be you don't even realize that you're doing it. But I guarantee if you ask the people around you, or if you took a step back and kind of like really looked at your life and how things were going, you would kind of see what it is that I'm talking about. All right. Spirit, what can you tell me about pile 4's energy? I hope I said pile 4 at the beginning of this. But anyway, what can you tell me about pile 4's energy and love life for the year 2022? What's going on with pile 4? Dang. Okay. So many cards, but we'll go through them. You know, you just have to believe that love is possible for you, okay? We have these possibilities. I feel like that's another reason why you kind of stay cut off from dating or allowing yourself to be seen by other people, is the fact that you don't think love is for you. You think that you being alone is your fate, or you know, that's just, you're like, I guess you just have had so many bad relationships, or so many, or been hurt so much by other people, where you just feel like being alone is the best place for you. Like you feel the most safe and the most comfortable being alone. Let's see. Yeah. There's there's like this feeling of being afraid of things ending. You know what I mean? Like things not working out, because you have this mortality card here. It's in reverse. And then you have this going with the flow card also in reverse. I just feel like that is, you're afraid of things not going right or panning out. You know what I mean? You could have had a lot of relationships where things didn't work out, and you're kind of afraid of reliving that and doing that again. So you just kind of stay to yourself. But just know that you are the source of everything. And if you want something different, you have to change that energy inside of yourself as well. You have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, self, like, I want something different, and I am worthy of love, and I do deserve love, and love can happen for me. I just have to be willing to let love in. You guys could be dealing with a lot of like depression as well. So you have like this schizophrenia here and this guilt card. I just feel like you guys could be dealing with a lot of mental instability, a lot of depression, a lot of overeating, a lot of overthinking, a lot like of sleepless nights, not getting the amount of sleep that you need. You have a lot of like problems with letting go of trauma. So you have this letting go, and then you have this courage card. I just feel like you guys have a hard time of letting go of trauma. You have a hard time of like kind of letting the past go and growing from it. It's almost one of those things where you fear you're comfortable in this space because it's familiar, and that is I mean, you could stay in this space if that's what you want, but if you want something different, if you want love, you're going to have to come out of that. You're going to have to find some way to break through this mental stronghold that you have on yourself, okay? And your spirit guides, or whatever you connect with, your ancestors, they could be of assistance to you. If you need help, ask for help. And if you need to go to therapy, ask, or seek that out as well. So this is not only like spiritual help, but this can also be seeking out like a therapist, someone to talk to professionally. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And it's like, it's really weird because it's not, these are the things that you're thinking, the things that you're feeling are not even true. These are projections of the past that constantly like haunt you, constantly like they've become their own entity almost, and they just keep feeding you lies, and you keep listening to those lies, and you end up projecting that out into your life, and you like live that out. Like really weird, like really weird. So you got to change. You got to be able to change. Okay? You have to be able to become a new person, to have new experiences. This is where this comparison card comes in. It's like you need to become anew and be able to look at your old self and kind of learn from that and then move past it. And then that's when you'll be able to have the life that you kind of really want, or have the love you want, because there is like a desire in yourself to have a particular partner or a particular type of love. Like I think you have a vision of how like life should be, or how your love life should be, but I don't know, it's just this really weird. And it's like you feel like you're the outside looking in, like everybody's living this great life or having these great relationships, and you're on the outside looking in, and it's really not. It's you like binding yourself or like holding yourself back, and you got to be able to come up out of that. Like try to do some shadow work, like I said, go seek professional help if you need professional help, or speak to your spirit guides, your ancestors, or whatever energy that it is you connect with. Ask for help. Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, everybody goes through this phase. Like no one is perfect, but in order to move on to something better in life, you have to be able to change. And look, you have the Lovers here, and then you have the Six of Wands here. being this ideal that you have of love, you have to be super protective of that. Okay, you have to nurture that, and um protect it from outside influences. And these little black birds are like vultures. These are outside influences. These are like negative thoughts. And this is like your manifestation. This is what you truly deep down want for yourself. But if you don't protect this nest egg here, these vultures are going to get it. And that's your negative thoughts. Like, you have to be able to overcome that in order to get this. In order for, this, whatever is in this nest, to hatch and give you this, because you do want love. You want to be in a relationship, but it's like almost like you block love from coming in. You really do. Like, you block love from coming in. And I bet you people like try to talk to you all the time, or people want to be around you all the time. But it's like them offers, damn, like you shut them out quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. It's not like you don't get offers. It's just that you cut them out. All right. What else can you tell me about pile 4's energy? Okay. I'm just trying to make sure how we're good on time. Okay, so you got the Judgment in reverse. You have, okay, and then you have the Eight of Swords here. You're in a place that you can technically get out of. You can free yourself out of there. You really, really can, but you have to make the choice, and you feel so much more comfortable being in this space. And it's like, that's not healthy at all. That ain't healthy for nobody. So, you just have to come to the point of wanting to come out of that. When is that going to happen? I have no idea. But that is really up to you. Like, how this is going to pan out, And I feel like if you let yourself have it, you know what I mean? When you, like, I feel like you feel enough by yourself, but deep down you really want to have somebody else, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you really open yourself, could be a stable partner there for you. There really can be, but you have to be open to it. Okay, Spirit, give me like three more cards to close out this reading, because I don't want to be repetitive. What else can you tell me about Pile 4's love life? 3 more cards, and we're going to close this out. Okay, I'm trying to be patient here. I honestly feel like, okay. Ooh-wee. Yeah, you guys, oh my God. Y'all want to be in love. Y'all really, really freaking do. Y'all got to get out of y'all head about this. Like, there's, like, you want to be alone, but then you don't want to be alone. You cry about being alone. Like, you don't want to be alone, but you want to be in a relationship. But it's like, what y'all want to do? Because y'all making me confused. Like, I'm confused. Like, I don't know what y'all want to do. Like, what do y'all want to do? Leave it in the comment section. Let me know what y'all want to do, Pile 4, because I'm confused. I am literally confused. I don't know what it is that you guys want to do. And I don't think you guys know either. So when you guys figure that out, you have a nice, handsome, juicy man who's like, or nice, fine woman who has their shit together. That will be a really good fit for you. Really calm and stable energy. Possibly someone older. Who has like a home, a house, like they're settled, like completely settled, but you have to let them in. I don't know. You got to let them in. So y'all let me know, Pile 4. I'm lost at this point. Y'all don't know what you want. So, y'all gonna have to figure it out.